Okay, so here's the Moto Skiveez. They come in sport, there's adventure and touring. I think this is the bloke's job. They come in different sizes. You can see the different types of pads they give you for whether you've got sport, adventure or cruiser. And this is very different to cycling shorts. So cycling shorts are a great option. Or indeed some people change the whole saddle and spend a few £100 doing that. But we're going to give these a go. Let's see how this works. Now I've ordered for me and for Mrs. ZedRunner. They do a ladies specific sort of option, which is the Skivvies Lady. They're different shape pads as necessary. They come in lots of different sizes. You check out their website and see how they go for you, how they fit you. But we're going to give these a run today. We're going to do about 60 or 70 miles, maybe up to 100 miles a day, depending on how I'm feeling. A bit tired today, but we're going to give these a roll out. So out of the pack, what these skivvies look like, so brand new. Don't worry, don't have to run. They've got the nice flat stitch seams, and on the inside they'll be flat. Pretty low profiles. They won't cause any pressure points, hopefully. But that's what they look like. Effectively, you could think of them as sort of cycling shorts in a way, in terms of the material here. There's a sort of the 360 stretch kind of material. So they should fit nice and comfortable. They are basically underwear. So you wear these instead of your pants. And on the back, you can see the size of the pad and the way it is, the shape of the pad here. It should take a lot of pressure off on the pressure points on the edges of the saddle, for example, on the Z1000SX. Let's turn it inside out and you'll see what the pad looks like inside. So there it is. Let's pick them inside out. So you can see that this is what will be against your skin. So it's quite a thick sort of foam or memory foam kind of thing. Is it memory foam? Possibly. But it's way more substantial in terms of thickness than cheap cycling shorts. You might get 5 or 10 minutes more endurance in reality with cheap cycling shorts. But the pad on a cycling short, for obvious reasons, or maybe not obvious reasons, but the saddle on a bicycle is narrow and narrow at the front, because your thigh position is very different, because you're going to have this mechanical up and down motion with your legs because you're cycling. So what will happen is that the pad profile will be very, very different. And that tends to mean that the pressure points are ignored. The wider saddle on a motorcycle and where your thighs are underneath the top of your thighs are ignored on cycling shorts. So they're very different things. I'm expecting big things from this. So let's get them on, let's give it a go. Don't worry, you're not going to see me naked. Okay, so we've got the ZedRunner t-shirt on. Give you a quick idea, just a regular sort of fit. So they kind of look like cycling shorts on the outside, but they're not as tight. They don't have the grips on the thighs that cycling shorts might have. And they feel, you can see possibly the padding here. A pretty regular sort of pair of cycling shorts in many ways. But you definitely feel the size of the pad underneath is very different compared to, try to see if you can see, it's a bit weird, filming my own backside. But you can see there's a set of pads underneath there. So in theory they should give me the padding I need. Let's see. So it's Sunday, 2 days in a row we're out for a great ride. We've got Mrs. ZedRunner riding pillion today, and we're off to Loomies on the fabulous Z1000. See you out there. This is ZedRunner.
I know, but it's so bright.
Lovely Shoreham Airport. I know, yeah. Now here we are at Goodwood, and in fact behind us is Spitfires.com. On my channel soon will be the full Spitfire experience video, but we're going to see some fabulous old warbirds landing soon and taking off. Just in the background you can see the silver Spitfire. But they've got some two-seater Spitfires here, and you can actually go in and you'll see my videos and pictures of that soon. So yeah, hopefully we'll see some taking off and landing. So just gone back from another ride. We've done about 80 or 90 miles today. Mrs. ZedRunner was pillion on the Z1000SX today. Did probably about 100, 120 miles yesterday, and we've been wearing these Moto Skiveez. These are the sports version. So I can give you my thoughts on these now. Having done enough miles to know if it's made a real difference or not. And there's a couple of pinch points and sore points that you get on the Kawasaki Z1000SX. The seat is probably its weakest point. Some people find it fine, but a significant proportion of people don't. And I'm one of those people that I've tried the Kawasaki gel seat. That made a bit of a difference. It's an improvement. Probably get 10 or 15 minutes more before your bum goes numb, but it always goes numb. With the Moto Skiveez on, and these are the sports ones, so I'm going to get the touring version as well to see if there's any difference. But these have transformed the bike in terms of a physical endurance perspective. What I do notice is I do need to make sure I'm not sitting bolt upright. I think the padding size and location, because it's the sports ones, assume you're a bit more length forward, I guess. But honestly, this has made a big difference to my riding, just these. So I'm even more hopeful that the touring version will be even more comfortable. But I didn't have any numbness, I didn't have any sort of tingling legs. The backside was absolutely fine, didn't have to get up a stretch or anything like that, or stop and walk. These have made a huge difference. This is not, I'm not sponsored by these people. I just found them online with a bit of Google searching. And honestly, if these guys want to send me some more stuff, please get in touch. Happily review it for you. If it's as good as this, it'd be amazing. But these are comfortable to wear. They feel like you're wearing something a bit big around your arse. I imagine that's what wearing a nappy feels like in some ways, but you get used to that super quickly. And when you get your leathers on, or your textiles, whatever it is you wear, you don't notice the extra profile behind you. It's absolutely fine. And on the bike, it makes a lot of sense. So these things really open up distance, proper distance. You don't have to invest in these very expensive and I think visually bulky looking aftermarket seats. Some look great, but some are just too huge, like a horse riding saddle. And the bike has got a kind of a sporting style to it. I kind of wanted to keep that. So these were, I thought, maybe a thing to try. So these are called Moto Skiveez, M-O-T-O and then hyphen S-K-I-V-E-E-S. They've got a website you can go and choose. There's sports, touring and cruiser sort of style padded shorts, and there's also ladies Moto Skiveez as well. And my Mrs. ZedRunner is reporting that those are fantastic. No numb bum at all after all the riding we've done, and she just feels fine, absolutely fine. One thing I would say on mine and on Mrs. ZedRunner's, the waistband can sometimes roll over. Maybe I need to lose my belly perhaps, but the waistband rolls over. So you can get that sort of put maybe a bit of pressure on your waist if your leathers are tight, but honestly, these things are fantastic. Great value, well worth it. And I'll be using them going forward now. I think they're absolutely superb. I've got another pair on order. And if those turn out to be better, I'll put the touring pair on order. So I'll drop an update video on my channel soon when I've got those and put some miles in on those to give you kind of a comparison between the two. But if they're better, even better than these for the Z1000SX rider, I'll let you know. But so far, very encouraging. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you found it useful. Hope you liked the ride. We went to a Shoreham airport, which has got that beautiful Art Deco old building there. I just really enjoy the food and enjoy watching the planes coming in and out. We went to Shoreham. Then we went through Washington, Storrington, out towards Petworth. We came in just south of Petworth and back over Halnaker Hill, I think it's called, or the Chichester Mountain, whatever you want to call it. Some really good riding, and ended up at Goodwood looking at some Spitfires, which is always delightful. So I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, like and subscribe please if you would. That'd be really great, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.